Well, it might be the most wonderful time of the year, but it's also one of the most stressful.
Yes, during the holidays, it's so easy to get overbooked and overwhelmed quickly. Sandra Ali is here now with us for the 4 things that we are supposed to say no to this holiday season.
Yeah, Karen and Jason, these are important. We'll have to get together after the holidays is something you're already probably hearing, right? And it isn't even Thanksgiving yet. So many of us have a really hard time doing it, but experts say it's especially important this time of year to learn that it's okay to say no.
This is like a snowman.
That's my favorite.
Teresa Dodge loves everything about the holidays.
Oh, it's my absolute favorite time of the year.
Between cooking, cleaning, wrapping, and decorating, the Clarkston mom of 3 did it all.
You start a list of what you need to do for the holiday. The list is, this long, and you're going through it and you realize I keep adding to the list.
Until she learned the hard way, she had to start letting go.
Finally, your brain just says, no, we're done. You're not eating. All you're doing is, trying to get things done.
Teresa ended up in the hospital 7 times to be treated for stress. That's when she says she had an epiphany about the holidays.
Understand that Christmas is about thinking about your blessings, thinking about that your family's here, you're healthy. That's really what it is. And it took a long time to realize that.
And she's definitely not alone.
A lot of people depend on me to make the holidays great, especially my children and husband.
I feel guilty if I say no.
Mental health experts say saying no this holiday season could be the most important way to protect your mental health. You should start by saying no to perfection.
There's a lot of wants of how things should be or how they look compared to other people, with social media and Pinterest and holiday pictures. I always like the saying happiness equals reality minus expectation. When people set unreasonable expectations, they're vastly different than what's possible in the reality. They're going to end up unhappy.
Say no to feeling depleted.
Too much spending, too much eating, too much drinking, too much time with family, too many commitments. The whole theme that goes across that for me is the need to set boundaries. When we're experiencing ourselves doing more than what we feel like we should or more than what we feel like we can, it's really a sign inside of ourselves that we need to look at what we're taking in or what we're putting out. I think guilt and resentment are 2 signs that we're doing too much.
Say no to obligations.
2 boundaries we always have with us are time and space. So if someone asks you to take on another commitment or to do another event or whatever that might be, is to first give yourself some time. I need some time to think about it. I need some time to see if that fits in my schedule.
And the 4th big one? Say no to unlimited time with family.
When people are making the choice, should I go or should I not go, that I often tell people, instead of making a pros and cons list of just 2-sided, the pros of going or the cons of going, it should really be 4-sided, the pros of going, the cons of going, the pros of not going, the cons of not going. Like that just gives a much bigger picture and gives you a lot more information to make a decision.
While Teresa is now an empty nester and looks forward to more time with family, not less, she's putting new holiday traditions in place.
As I've gotten older, I stop and take in the moment. Instead of getting caught up in all the hustle and bustle and everything, you have to take a second and stop back and say, okay, just relax.
Another little tidbit to add you might find helpful. Experts say set aside a little time, if you can, each day during these next several months to do something that nourishes you. For example, like simple things, take a walk, write in your journal, or even just veg out and do nothing. They say it's also important to make sure you try to decompress, especially this time of year.
I think you've ruined everybody's holiday party for everybody's going to
Sorry.
RSVP. No, can't make
sorry,
it.
we're too busy. But it is a good reminder because you do feel bad.
Yeah.
So
And saying no is not that easy.
it really isn't.
Yeah.
No, Jason, I can't come to your party.
Will you read this? No. Now here's a look at what we're working on.